Still here.
I need to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
Thanks.
Let's get going then.
Damn those great names to oblivion. They want to back the storm close. They'll get what's coming.
I need to trade some things with you. Thanks.
What I hear, you're the one who gave John that guy. Fear not. I'm dragging your shot.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
I have cabbage to sell.
Honest pay for honest work.
I have potatoes to sell.
Honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall.
Most of it comes from my farm.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around.
It's locked for a reason.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I've got your back.
I need to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry?
Thank you.
Let's get going then.
Yeah, I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke.
How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septim.
What brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland as the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Do come back. I can tell you're a
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with that. Spare coin for a poor old beggar.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers, that sort of thing.
Who forges your arms and armor?
Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters?
Who's in charge of Whiterun?
That'll be the Jarl, Balgroof the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager, what with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgroof's a tough old Nord. He can handle it.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Good doing business with you.
some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Your name's got that. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
I'm right behind you.
I need to trade some things with you.
What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Yes? Until next time.
Need a ride?
What do you know about Whiterun?
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvasker, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Markarth.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home? Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my son.
Is someone there?
I cannot trust you.
I bleed for the people of the Reach!
I cannot best you.
I die for my people.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Margaret, he killed her. Right in front of me.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened?
I heard some shouting about the Forsworn. That was it.
The Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Do you know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Is this your note? What does it mean?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. Until next time.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
I hope your stay in Markarth treats you better.
That man shouted something about the Forsworn.
I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it. Mm-hmm.
Outs. Bloody enough for you, outsider?
Bloody enough.
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
You live here in Markarth?
No. I live in a nice house in solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need.
Yeah. Trouble? What is it?
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Brian Bar. Us isn't for you. Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
City's quiet enough now. When the sun goes down, the best. Open your door.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
I can see that disapproving look in your eye.
You tend the graveyard?
If you're trying to ask if I tend the Hall of the Dead alone, then the answer is yes. You think anyone around here is going to lift a shovel to help me? Guess again. Leave the dirty work to old Alessandra. Look, I didn't ask for this job. I got stuck with it thanks to my father.
How can you make peace with your father?
I'd like to make the journey to the Hall of the Dead in Windhelm and give my ceremonial dagger to Anders, the caretaker. I believe once it's interred with my father's remains, I'll be at peace with his memory.
I can bring it for you.
I hadn't asked you because I was afraid you'd say no. I appreciate your help. Here, I'm entrusting you with the dagger. Bring it to Anders and he'll take care of the rest.
What's special about the dagger?
A priest of Archay is entrusted with a ceremonial dagger once they've completed their training. It's usually given by the head priest who sanctified the ritual. In my case, the head priest happened to be my father. The thing is, I never wanted to follow in his footsteps. In some ways, I still don't.
But you ended up doing it anyway.
I had to, for honor's sake, but I had waited too long. My father died before he could see my training to completion. When I finally became a priest, they gave me the new High Priest's dagger, but I already owned my father's. So you see, I have to return it. It breaks tradition, and I need to tell him that I finally did what he wanted.
How's your father to blame for your job?
My father was a priest of Archay. All my life was spent around the dead, being forced to learn the proper burial rituals and prayers. I never had any friends. Who'd want to spend time with the weird little girl who hangs around dead people? So I grew up with a miserable trade. This is all I know how to do. Prepare and inter the deceased. Be cautious. The pilgrimage to the shrine is not an easy one.
My favorite drink. Let's get some. Damn those gray men to oblivion. They want to back the storm close. They'll get these comings.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I have Alessandra's dagger here.
She finally decided to return it to her father. Bless her heart. I will make sure this finds its way to his tomb as soon as possible. Thank you for bringing it, my child. The blessing of Arcay be upon you. You, my friend, need practice.
The pill. Need something?
I gave the dagger to Anders.
I felt a caress on my cheek some time ago. I thought it to be a trick of the wind, but I think it was a message from my father. We've made peace with one another without even uttering a single word, and I'm content for the first time in my life. I thank you. Here, please accept this as a token of my appreciation for your selfless action. Please come back and speak to me anytime. What do you need, my friend?